Today we're going to take a look at Invincible Hardcover Compendium Volume 2 by Robert Kirkman, Corey Walker, and Ryan Ottley. It has a $100 cover price and a 1,184 page count. Let's get into this hardcover overview. Okay, here is the Invincible Hardcover Compendium Volume 2. This is the 20th anniversary edition. Great cover here. You have CONQUEST, who's one of my favorite characters. You have Adam Eve, and then you have Mark Grayson, Invincible on the cover. Love the spine on these books, that silverish look to the text on the side. Then on the back of the book here, you get a little bit of what's collected, and Thrag there, an awesome character from Invincible as well. Taking a look at the binding, you do get a nice eye on this. There is very little gutter loss throughout this book, which is very good. You do get a title page here with everyone who worked on these issues throughout this book. Ryan Ottley, Corey Walker, and Robert Kirkman being the main ones. This volume here collects issues 48 through 96 of Invincible and also has the crossover event issue with Astounding Wolfman. Before we jump into the second volume, let's provide a quick introduction to the Invincible series for those who are new to it. So this series was created by writer Robert Kirkman and artist Corey Walker. Invincible is a superhero comic book series published by Image Comics and Skybound Entertainment. It also has a hit animated series now streaming on Amazon Prime. So Invincible follows the story of Mark Grayson, a teenager who discovers he has superhuman powers inherited by his alien father. Volume 2 of the Invincible Compendium continues Mark Grayson's journey as he embraces his new superhero identity, Invincible. It covers issues 48 through 96 of the original series, taking us deeper into the complex world of superheroes, villains, and intergalactic conflicts. One thing that Robert Kirkman does so well in Invincible is kind of has throwbacks to OG comic books with secret origin stories, as you get one here with the origin story of Cecil Stedman, who is the leader of the Global Defense Agency and has a kind of a rocky relationship, let's say, with Invincible throughout these pages. There's actually several fallouts between the two characters in this volume here. One of the strengths of Invincible lies in its ability to tackle mature and thought-provoking themes within the superhero genre. Volume 2 explores themes of responsibility, identity, morality, and the consequences of one's actions. The storytelling remains intense and gripping, keeping readers hooked from cover to cover. There you see Mark Grayson in his new blue and black suit. That's one element that I do appreciate in these Invincible issues is the character of Art Rosenbaum. Now he's a tailor for superheroes, so you get different costume changes throughout these issues, which the blue one I wasn't a fan of. I like the OG yellow, blue, and black style of Invincible the best. I thought that was the coolest looking costume, and I was kind of glad when that came back. Now, in this point in the compendium, things really start to ramp up quite a bit. In the previous volume, you had Omni-Man and Invincible getting into a battle with these Viltrumites. Omni-Man ends up getting injured, and he's taken prisoner. Invincible is sent back to Earth, and he's basically supposed to do the same thing that Omni-Man was doing, was kind of preparing the people of Earth to become either part of the Viltrumite Empire or prisoners to the Viltrumite Empire. So you do get a great escape issue with Alan the Alien, Omni-Man, and Battle Beast actually teaming up to take out some of the Viltrumites and then come back to Earth. Just great stuff throughout this story, man. You get the Astounding Wolfman stuff here, and then it jumps back to a character that we thought was dead, Angstrom Levy. Invincible's top nemesis, who's been going to alternate universes and getting all these different versions of Invincible to bring to Earth to start killing people and destroying cities. You do get a little cameo of Spawn there, which is pretty cool. I always love how Robert Kirkman does that too. He always throws in cameos of characters from Image Comics like Savage Dragon as well. But anywho, this is going to be a huge turning point in the Invincible series. Super high stakes. You have these alternate reality Invincibles battling the real Mark Grayson and other superhero teams like Guardians of the Globe, all getting involved as these cities are getting leveled and millions of people are getting killed by these alternate reality Invincibles. And then you have the arrival of CONQUEST, which is such a cool character. One of my favorite characters in Invincible so far. Such a badass dude. I mean, he's got the grandpappy haircut, he's got the dope mustache, the scar over his face. But CONQUEST shows up and is basically like, yo, Have you been doing your duty as a Viltrumite? If not, we're going to have to fight to the death right now. And Mark Grayson just went through this crazy battle with these alternate reality Invincibles, and he is just not ready for this, and he is pissed. This is where the whole anger issue that Mark Grayson has kind of erupts, and he's like, yo, we're going for it right now. And an all-out crazy battle happens between these two characters. Absolutely badass, man. Just the detail in the artwork from Ryan Ottley is astounding. It's one thing to mention about Invincible that I really appreciate is the detail in the gore and violence when these fights happen throughout this. I mean, these are just superheroes and aliens battling each other. You would expect there to be lots of gore. You don't see that in other comics, but you definitely see it in Invincible. And a good example is like something is killing the children. You kind of see the gore throughout that, but it's not super detailed. In this, it's like the middle of the day. Everything's super bright. There's blood droplets with shine on them. The intestines are just flowing out. Teeth are getting knocked out. Eyeballs popping out. Skull fragments just flying through the air. It's absolutely insanely detailed. Ryan Ottley is just such a badass, man, and I really, really appreciate that aspect of Invincible. As these issues roll on, the stakes just get higher and higher. As you have Thaddeus there, the leader of the Coalition of Planets, his true identity is revealed, and he has a plan to take out the Viltrumite Empire once and for all. You have some new characters introduced in this volume as well, like Thrag, the Grand Regent of the Viltrum Empire. He later will become Invincible's arch enemy and the main antagonist of this series. A key moment towards the end of this volume is when one of Mark Grayson's greatest allies betrays him in order to protect the galaxy from the Viltrumite Empire. This is an absolutely badass volume. Throughout these issues, we see significant character development, not only for Mark Grayson, but also for the supporting cast. We witness Mark's growth as a hero and see the impact his decisions have on his relationships with friends, family, and other superheroes. The characters feel real and relatable, making the reading experience all the more engaging. The artwork in Invincible from Ryan Ottley is nothing short of spectacular. The attention to detail, dynamic action sequences, and vibrant colors bring the story to life in a visually stunning way. There are several standout moments in Volume 2 that will leave readers on the edge of their seats, from epic battles with formidable villains to shocking plot twists and revelations. The story keeps you guessing and eager for more. I won't spoil anything, but trust me, you're in for a wild ride. Invincible Volume 2 is an absolute must-read for fans of comics. It's a thrilling continuation of the series that delves deeper into its intriguing world and delivers compelling character development. This volume was absolutely fantastic. I was on the edge of my seat this entire read. Let me know what you think about Invincible Hardcover Compendium Volume 2 down in the comments, and of course, as always, thank you for watching.